Hey everyone, we're back, and this one's going to be around misaligned loyalties. Where are those places where maybe you're loyal to people, places, things that really don't, feed or nurture you? Where do you have outdated loyalties? Where are you maybe even loyal to people or institutions that abuse you? So that's what this is going to be about. So take a moment to decide where that may show up in your life and how it affects you as we move right into this audio. Again, I'm going to turn my camera off so I'm not distracting. As we go into the audio. Hey everybody. So we will go ahead and get started. I do want to briefly describe what we're going to do today. So we're going to work on, some people will call it negative loyalties. I just call it misaligned loyalties. This can affect our money flows, our health, stress levels. There's just so many things. And just also a little note is I do get quite a few people who ask to make an audio like for a specific thing, just so that with any audio that I make, I purposely make them so you can use them for any topic, any situation. The only thing is I ask you not to use them when you're driving or doing something where you really need to be paying attention. Because you do go into a bit of a meditative state. Some people will say it feels like a trance. And that's not good or bad. That's kind of the natural process, the way the body wants to shift to new beliefs and get rid of old beliefs. So that's all kind of a normal process. So go ahead and take a moment, decide what you want to do, what you want to work on. And if you're not sure what to work on, pick something that's been either upsetting or a challenge, say in the last week. Because I know with the holidays coming, there's lots of opportunities for upsets and misunderstandings. My disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, not a lawyer, I'm not a therapist. I offer no advice. My website and free calls are for educational purposes only. And using any resources I provide, you take full responsibility for your mental health choices and behaviors. If you're one that has a tendency to fall asleep during the process, you may choose to sit up just because it works a little bit better. And then go ahead, once you've focused on your topic, go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to turn my camera off. And we're just going to have you focus on the breath. And if you liked the process we did last time where you kind of breathe in through the eyes and exhale out through the wrists, you can do that if you like that process. And again, I ask permission to work with your super consciousness. And on your next inhale, you can lightly roll your eyeballs up as if you're looking at your own forehead. Exhaling whenever you want, as you continue to have your eyes rolled up. Some people may get some blinking, may get some fluttering, and that's just rapid eye movement, which means the alpha state is coming into the body so that you can tap into your own subconscious mind, because our subconscious mind has everything in there. And take your final inhale. And on your exhale, go ahead and close your eyes, relaxing your eyeballs, bringing the chin down. Bringing the chin down gives the nervous system a rest. Many times when we're stressed out, you'll notice people will carry a chin up position if you notice people in public. And if you bring that chin down, it allows the nervous system to relax. And as you focus on the body, and you can just say, I give Gina permission to work with my super consciousness. And as we begin, may I borrow some of your attention. as I will assist your attention in finding what you need to find. In superconsciousness, please do the awakening procedure. And when that is complete, please bring all resources to the neural associations within the mind and body complex, bringing their attention to these resources. In superconsciousness, while they continue to hold in mind their areas of discomfort, I'm going to ask you to add and subtract neural associations and the basic neural structure of several systems, doing them in the proper order and the proper time. So we have behavior, emotion, visual, vestibular, the heart system, and superconsciousness. Any system that we don't have access at this time, please diagnose and treat any blocks that are there blocking communication so that we can have all parts and body systems online. Bringing in the endocrine system, the kinesthetic system, and any and all organs and endocrines and brain systems to optimize their responsiveness during this treatment. Just breathing and noticing. In superconsciousness, when those are lined up, please do a massive history change and everything after that on any associated trauma or memory barrier after that. And again, as you bring your mind to the concept of misaligned loyalties, these might be places in life where you put other people's needs before your own. Or maybe you felt you had to please others or you wouldn't get your needs met. Where maybe you've been loyal to others who have proven to be emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, or energetically not to be trustworthy, but you still remain loyal. Who or what are those things that you might not be able to let go of? Could it be an outdated job, an old relationship dynamic? Maybe it's a loyalty to an outdated way of thinking. All of this can affect our money flows, our health, and our perception. The wonderful thing about bringing this to mind is that you really don't have to do anything but breathe and allow the superconsciousness to make the changes for you. You don't have to do anything to make it work better. That may only just slow the process down. We're going to start with beliefs. Again, as you bring your attention to the situation that brings you discomfort, whatever it might be, what beliefs are not helpful? What thoughts are popping up into your attention? Maybe you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Maybe you have a belief that no matter what I do, nothing helps. Just notice what is showing up for you now. And I will assist the attention to focus. And just allow it to be there as we witness it together. And if there's more than one belief that comes up, choose the one that's the most intense and explore that one. Now feel what the belief feels like. What emotions or thoughts go with it, if any? Superconsciousness, treat this belief and disempower it completely until it is false. Tag and treat all associations to and with all like beliefs, thoughts, ideas, and memories, and then replace them with positive beliefs and thoughts, positive ideas and memories, and self-empowering emotions. and then do a massive history change and everything after that. Breathing and allowing. And now that we've stirred up the emotions, we're going to work on those. Because emotions are important. Our emotions develop into beliefs, and our beliefs create our frequency. And it's our frequency that attracts various things into our life. And we can upgrade all of the things that we find. So putting your attention on the concept of misaligned loyalty. What emotions are showing up? Choose the ones that bother you the most, without judgment. That's the one you want to neutralize. Superconsciousness, please treat all disempowering memories around this subject and whatever emotion this is. And superconsciousness, please treat the structure of all disempowering associations to and with this emotion. Whatever it is, including past experiences and beliefs that cause this emotion. Please identify the predispositions, parts, and complex structures that lead to these associations and treat them completely. Then do a massive history change and everything after that. Breathing and noticing. Superconsciousness, please treat all conflicting and competitive energies, conflicting thoughts, and please identify the conflicting and competitive predispositions, parts, and complex structures that are leading to these associations and treat them completely. Resolve the conflict and then do a massive history change and everything after that. Breathing and noticing. Notice if there's any other emotions that are still present, if any. Again, choose one that bothers you the most. Superconsciousness, please treat all disempowering memories around this emotion and then replace it with positive, self-empowering beliefs and emotions. Superconsciousness, please treat the tension in the body, the complex structure of all of this, and associations to and with this emotion. Treating past experiences and beliefs and memory pictures that are coming up. Superconsciousness, please identify any predispositions, parts, and complex structures. And look at these associations and treat them. And then do a massive history change and everything after that. So we're having a lot of conflicting energies right now. There's a lot of kind of that push-pull going on. So we're going to go through and we're going to treat what's called a provider or a protector and controller. So the protector and the controller is the part we develop at a very, very young age. And it develops beliefs and systems and ways of acting that made sense to them as a child. And those are conflicting as we're moving forward. So we're going to treat those. And you don't have to do anything. Again, you're just going to focus on your topic. But when we go to make big changes, our protector and controller always comes up. So superconsciousness, please treat the protector and controller and join it with its opposite pair. Doing the upgrade procedure when necessary. Any parts that are confused, please educate them. And then when ready, do a massive history change and everything after that. Breathing and observing and allowing. And superconsciousness, please continue to treat all memories associated to and with the protector and controller, replacing any disempowering memories and emotions with strong, positive memories that cause self-empowering behaviors. And then do a massive history change and everything after that. Then we're going to work on the theme of trust. So I want you to focus on that theme of, trusting, not trusting, all that kind of stuff. And notice it where you feel it in your body. So as we're focusing on trust, where do you notice it in the body? In super consciousness, please try and treat all the judgments associated to and with the sensations in the body. Follow them back to the original experience and traumas associated to and with them in this area of the body. Then treat the judgments, all associated memories, one right after another, in the ideal order, and then do a sentence procedure on the beliefs that create neutrality and compassion. Breathing and observing and allowing the super consciousness to make changes. And then we're going to work on themes. So when you think of misaligned loyalties, or you can still do trust if trust is still got a good charge on it for you. And a theme is a topic that shows up kind of in life. It can show up every day, every month, once a year. But there's this theme, this thing that you just can't get rid of. It could be a belief. It could be a process, whether it's I'm not good enough. No matter what I do, I always lose out. There's a theme. Everybody knows their theme. In super consciousness, if they don't know their theme, help them find it. If their subconscious mind is shy about bringing it forward, allow them to have confidence. Okay, so everybody's got their theme. All right, so these are usually things that are not quite resolved for us yet. And I just want you to focus on any meaning that you have given this theme, any emotions, and the history connected to it. Themes always have a history connected to them. In super consciousness, please treat all the emotions, the meaning, and the history connected to this. Super consciousness, please treat all disempowering memories around this topic. Any misaligned loyalties, and whatever this theme is, including any parts that are associated to and with it as well. And when appropriate, replace these memories with positive self-empowering beliefs and positive self-empowering behaviors. And set this on a recursive program. Any parts that are avoiding treatment can be observers. They don't have to be treated if they don't want to be. They are fully in control. And then when ready, do a massive history change and everything after that. I can feel some of the aspects running around. And then we're going to work on generational fields that are around. And again, if trust has a bigger charge, continue with the theme of trust. If misaligned loyalty has a bigger charge, stick with that one. But this is where we're going to treat anything that's connected to your ancestry, your DNA, your bloodline. So focus on your topic, the emotions, and super consciousness. Treat the generational fields from the top down and the bottom up, backwards and forwards, and a 360-degree around. And then treat the main intruding field. And continue treating these fields until they can slide off into everlasting happiness. And then do a massive history change on all memories associated to and with these fields after that. And fields, may you find peace. Super consciousness in regard to this topic, please tag and treat any memories or emotions causing disorganization, causing dysregulation, especially for the peripheral nervous system. Super consciousness, please tag and treat any I can't memories that may be active. And then do a massive history change and everything after that. And super consciousness, when ready, please add and subtract the neural connections to eliminate negative personality traits, behaviors, and reactions. Upgrading the memories to create a new, healthy system and healthy neurochemistry. Breathing and noticing. And super conscious, please add or subtract associations in the basic neural structure of the behavioral system and any other system to stop any overcompensation. Please treat the whole system as a whole and then treat each separate piece until there is no longer the need to overcompensate. Super consciousness, please treat the structure of any and all problematic structures. And then do a massive history change and everything after that. Breathing and just allowing everything that is there for you to be there and present. You don't have to do anything with it. We're just witnessing it together. And super consciousness and regarding our misaligned loyalties or trust, please treat the structure of any and all learning structures, including the treatment of any structures and all trauma structures, and treating all emotional structures. And please treat the structure of all negative self-defeating behavior structures and self-sabotaging structures. Again, resolve the conflict. And then when ready, do a massive history change and everything after that. And I want you to bring to mind just for a moment how you resolve conflict. So we have a lot of conflict themes that are coming up during this session today. So briefly focus on, do you like conflict? Do you hate conflict? Oh my God, you'll do anything not to have conflict. So bring that to mind. And super conscious, please treat all the emotions and memory elements and all the ones that have been treated. Replace them with positive self-empowering memories, self-empowering elements, behaviors, beliefs, and emotions. Super consciousness, please go in and diagnose, find where is the rub? Where is the friction? Why is this conflict not getting resolved? What is the benefit of having the conflict? Treat that. And when ready, do a massive history change and everything after that. Again, super conscious, go in and diagnose. Where is that rub? Where is the friction? Treating that so the feeling of resolution, the feeling of relief can come in. And once you treat the emotion of relief, do a massive history change and everything after that. That had a lot of energy on it. So again, we're going to go through and treat conflict. Again, focusing on conflict, whether it's conflict with yourself, conflict with others, watching the conflict in the world right now. Yeah, so that's pretty intense. So focus on that. And again, super consciousness, please treat the structures of any and all learning structures and trauma structures and conflict structures. And once treated, replace them with positive emotions, positive memories, and the concept of resolution. Who benefits from this not being resolved? Treat that with a massive history change and everything after that. Taking a deep breath. And just noticing what you notice. And if there's anything else that is remaining in your awareness, super consciousness, please treat all memories around this topic, whatever is left, known or unknown, including any parts that are associated to and with it. And when appropriate, replace these memories with positive self-empowering beliefs and memories, positive self-empowering behaviors, and then do a massive history change and everything after that. And taking a moment just to check in. See how you're feeling now compared to when we started the session. And receiving back the attention that I borrowed from you. That's right. Super consciousness, please begin the closing procedure and do a complete massive history change. Treat the memories and all levels of their physiology. Super consciousness, ground the memories we have touched today, reconnecting them back into the matrix of the universe. And super consciousness, between now and the next session, please take and treat any disempowering negative memories or parts, and then replace and reinforce positive self-empowering memories and beliefs in their place. And with your permission, I will bring the session to a close. And take a moment, and you may want to do a little bit of journaling. Again, did you get any aha moments? Did you get some information that maybe you need to act on? Or maybe there's areas in your life where you need to maybe not act so much. It's a good idea to journal that, and then you can look at it again later. Many times after listening to this audio, people may not notice the shift right away. Often what they'll notice is when they're interacting with other people, places, things, institutions, whatever it is, where their loyalties have been misguided or misaligned, is they'll notice they will just respond differently, or they may lose interest in situations that are no longer nurturing. So it can be subtle, but yet not so subtle on how this shows up in your life. And again, you can leave me a comment if there's audios you want me to do. I have had some people where they will, I don't think I've done one yet on like direct betrayals. This is a good one to listen to after you've been betrayed. It definitely will rub out some of those conflicts for you. However, if you want one done on betrayal, let me know. Leave me a comment in the box because I hate to make audios that people don't ask for, because then I don't know if anybody uses them. And of course, enjoy.